Okay, so before we start, let me set the scene for you. I decided to ride something new and came to Marion Sansom Park in Fort Worth for the first time. Heard good things about it, but other than looking at the trail map briefly, I didn't do a lot of research and planned on just showing up and riding blind. The day got off to a rough start when I accidentally didn't attach the GoPro correctly. It promptly fell off, and my new max lens mod got scratched up. When I entered the trail, I had intended to start off on the green and progress to the blue routes right by the parking lot to warm up. However, I missed that trail, and I thought I'd entered onto a black trail instead, known as the Dam Drop. Turns out I'd actually entered onto a hiking path down the hill, not intended for bikes at all. The trails cross it, but do not go down it. Unfortunately, this meant that I was now terrified of what the black trails here might hold in store. It also meant that I was at the bottom of the park, a little lost and more than a little confused. There is no evidence of most of this though, because I also forgot to press record on the camera until after all of this had happened. I rode a tiny section of the Dam Drop, the one that was actually part of it, and then after riding around some and consulting the map and my phone, I finally figured out how to get on the Lone Wolf Trail and started to have some fun.
I think this is the bit I just rode, so we'll ride this again. This was pretty fun. Ride it again with the video on. Watch me mess it up this time. Holy smokes, that's a nasty drop. People do that. Pedal strike. Around the corner. Up the hill, around the corner. Alright. So, done that bit. Kind of disappointed that you didn't have the god-awful beginning. But I'm not trying it again. Okay. According to the arrows on the map, this is one way going this way. I believe this should be Lone Wolf. According to the map, it's blue. The arrows for it are black. We'll see how it goes. Trying to get some weight over the front. Not pop a wheelie on this thing. Looks all kind of sketched to the right there, so I guess we just skirt the fence. Oh my gosh. Thank you. So I guess you can come down that. I have no interest in ever doing that. I'm not gonna lie. Holy smokes. Oh wow, I made it up that. It's pretty awesome. No idea where I am. Okay, lone wolf. A blue trail. A slick, gravelly start to a blue trail. Ooh, bamboo. Cool. Holy smokes. How much climbing we're gonna have today. Oh! Okay. I dropped down a gear on the hill and it made me pop a wheelie. Made it up. It's a really difficult balance of pedaling and hard enough, but not so hard that the torque pushes a wheelie. On a road bike, you just pedal hard, and it's never an issue. I guess the gearing ratio and maybe the weight displacement, I don't know. Just have to try to get as much weight over the center of the weight in tension with the power application. But I made it up that hill, so that was nice. I guess it's this way. No sign. Ran the brakes the whole way down that. Oh my goodness. Climbs are so steep. Oh. There's so many of them. I need to figure out the right angle for my GoPro and get something to measure it so I can consistently get it back in the position I want it to be in. Holy sketch, Batman. I'm gonna go around that. And into the effing tree. Okay, that section was fun. Ton of fun. Almost worth the climbing. Nice to have a little bit of like downhill droppy stuff, but when you can actually see what's coming up. So much stuff that I've ridden in different places, it's all, you can't see what's coming, so you have to, you know, for safety's sake, be really cautious. There's so many little paths from these cliffs and stuff up here that I don't know if that's just erosion or if people make these things in session little drops, little downhill sections. We will be going right, not on the black trail. What are we looking at here? That's not too bad. Sure is a nice day for bike riding. A little bit of fun straight into a climb. There's a lot of broken glass here. Jiminy crickets. A lot of moving about on these rocks. Back tire buffering. Buffeting, whatever. I didn't realise I was going to get such a climbing workout in today. Come on. Almost lost my balance there. Turned the handlebars too tight. Hit my leg with the gear lever. a nice park. Pretty quiet on a weekday, which is nice. Little cardio section. Nice gentle leg work instead of those crazy climbs. I have no idea. Alright, so I'm gonna take this right with the black arrow, and we're just gonna be super cautious on this part of the trail. Try and make sure I don't get in trouble. Not gonna be afraid to walk things, even if it's downhill or uphill. My first time here. Still pretty nervous on things after the incident at Nob Hills at the end of January. And I'm also still very new to the sport, so no shame in taking it easy. But no shame in having whatever you don't try. If you don't try it, you don't succeed. And you never know, you might miss out on some serious fun if you don't do something just because you psych yourself out. I know it's back to blue, so weird. I wonder if that was just because of the width of the trail that section was signed black. Because it didn't seem particularly gnarly or difficult. I'm certainly glad I didn't skip it. That's my foot on the bushes. High speed area, watch out for bicycles. Huh. I am a bicycle. Okay. Don't see where we're going. Okay, looks fun. Oh wow. Yeah, once you know the line for that, that would be seriously fun. Little loose rocks. Mess with my confidence a bit on some of that stuff. Especially not knowing the line. That was a fun little section though. Get some wind blowing in your face. Wobble. A little bit of exposure practice before the summer trip to Angel Fire. Ooh. That was a sharp turn. Little wheel wobble on a root there. What the heck? Okay. It's when you can't see what's coming there. You're like, Back up the hill we go. So Lone Wolf appears to be a mixture of blue and black, going by the color of the arrows. Oh, hi. Nice to meet you. You dirty road. Just not quite the right angle then. Caught the rear wheel on a root and it span, slipped, and that was me done for. I pulled up the front there. Oh, we only done 4.5 miles in an hour. Why do I always say we when it's just me? I suppose because you, dear viewer, are along for the ride with me, which makes it a we expedition. Even if it's just me, panting and sweating. Picking amongst the bamboo. Ooh. Ah. Okay. Try not to clip the rock this time so we can get up the hill. Easy when you don't muck it up.